Okay, let's check out this video. I think it's interesting. People at home, think about, how would you feel? How would you feel if one of your friends picked up the phone and asked you if they could hook up with your ex?
This situation in the past where I was dating this girl. You're not going to know this girl. I was dating this girl and we had broken up. I had a friend call me and was like, yo, I'm out with your girl. This was like months down the line. She's like, I'm out with, this girl at this club, and she's like coming on to me, and this friend asked me, do you mind, I'm asking you if I can hook up with your ex-girlfriend, like essentially. And truthfully, it was hard for me at the time to say that no, I don't mind. And I don't know if it was like an ego thing. If I felt like I said yes, I'd feel like weak, like my connection to my ex made me feel weak. I said no, I don't mind if you hook up with her. And then they did hook up, and it actually like hurt me the next day. I was actually
I just say though, this would have been a greit video actually, even for Rolo to comment on, because I'm going to tell you straight, the fact that that guy said it hurt him it appealed to me even more. Like, I liked him when he said that. He went from being like that's the kind of guy that I would have dated, who would have been willing to admit like, shit, that shit hurt me. So vulnerabilities in men, again, you don't have to cry through Titanic every time it goes on. A little vulnerability, a little showing like I gave a shit about that situation and like it hurt. That goes a long way. We women, we eat that up like candy. All right. Eric's in the room. He's like, wow, Jed got a little too excited about that vulnerability. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because guys don't share it. They don't show that. And if they do, it's like, it's frowned upon, and they don't have to cry to show that they care. But like, even that's like when he said it as the same for me, I'm like, like he felt something with this girl. It wasn't just like I banged her and I dated her.
Right. Exactly. So now see, people in the manosphere listening. This is a young girl. I don't know if you're dating anybody right now, but let's just say, are you? You want to share that or no? You don't have to. Okay. She don't want to share it. All right. Some people like their privacy. Who knows? But regardless of, like perfect age to be out there dating, experience, saying again, that vulnerability in men doesn't have to be excessive. Like, no, we don't want you showing up crying every night for the whole, that would be weird. Then maybe some therapy or something. I don't know. But, a little bit of a sign that you actually gave a shit, because also if you gave a shit about that girl, you're probably going to give a shit about the next girl. Like, you're somebody who gives a shit is the bottom line. Awesome. Now let's talk about the ex situation. Now I'm, again, not going to say I got to stop saying I'm a relic. I'm 21 too. Anyway, I'm old school on this, and I don't understand, like, when I was young, like, you just didn't do this. There was like girl code and there was guy code. And if it was an ex, now, unless it was somebody that, say, he had gone out on a date with, they didn't sleep together, wasn't serious, like they went out for a few hours, didn't work out, wasn't a good match, that's different. That's like, whatever, they didn't have anything. But an ex-girlfriend, to have your friend call you up and be like, do you mind if I hook up with? And I'm not sure, what is hook up in this? Are they talking about sex, or are they talking about whatever the night leads to when you say hook up?
I think it just depends on the people.
Okay.
Like, it depends. Like, some people are like to me, hooking up is like any type of contact, like that's hooking up, like kissing, any of that.
Okay.
But to some people, hooking up is like you all the way.
All the way.
Like,
so it could be either.
It could
depending
be either,
upon,
the person,
again, like, and also it might mean different things in different parts of the country too. Again, I don't know. It'd be interesting to have. I would love to do a panel with people from different parts of the country on dating and see like
the difference of
their minds would be blown by the show. But this shit going on in South Beach is all I'm going to say. But I am old school about this, and I can't imagine that like somebody you dated, like if your friend calls you and asks that, I would like have a little concern about that friendship. Like, dude, why are you putting me on the spot like that? Because now it's uncomfortable to say no, because then you're like, do I look like, I don't know, insecure or weird, or like I still have feelings for that girl if I say no? So in the heat of the moment, you're just like, sure, whatever, because you want to like play it off cool. But that's weird.
But do you think it's a difference between guy and girls? Like a guy being like, bro, can I hook up with this girl? Versus like girls, girls are a little more territorial, and like even when they break up, they may break up and have feelings left behind. Sometimes guys, like, they'll just be like, yeah, whatever,
Do you think so? See, I don't know. I think guys would be.
I think it's different with guys.
If it was a girl they really liked, Like, it depends also. If it was a girl that like you didn't care that much about, you dated for a few months, it wasn't a thing, I don't think they'd care. But if it was like a girlfriend,
but what if it was a girlfriend they really cared about and the girlfriend cheated on him? And then he's like, can I hook up with her? And he's like, go ahead, bro. Like, I think guys are more okay with it. Girls would be like, why are you trying to hook up with him? I
can tell you straight up, not only would girls not be okay with it, but it would almost make you like that guy again. Like, you'd be like, wait a minute. Am I wrong?
You're right on that one.
Wait a minute. You're going to hook up. Wait a minute.
Did I miss it? You
start thinking about all the good times. You start romanticizing him. You remember that one night.
Oh, yeah, he's tall.
Real well. You could smell his cologne wafting up your nose again. You're like, wait a minute. And then you call that girl the next day and you're like, did you hook up with him? What happened? You want to know. And she's like, oh, yeah. You know, we went out. We did X, Y, and Z. You're like, what exactly did you do with him? You want to know. Did they have the sex? You know it. Then if they did, you get off the phone, you call another friend and you're like, I can't believe what Amy just said. Like, she slept with Sam and Sam was like, listen, I'm over Sam. I'm over Sam. You know that. It's like, I don't want him anymore. But did she need to do that? And why did he do it? I mean, I'm over him, but I still like, I mean, I did go out with him. It's always going to be some feeling there. Did he just totally forget about it? What a douchebag. You go in that conversation from being back in love to hate to back in love. Women are complex creatures.
I think it's FOMO, you know, that fear of missing out. And it's like you moved on, but then someone, you know, they're like, can I hook up with him? And you're like, wait, did he get better? Like, why do you want to hook up with him? When I was with him, I didn't even want to hook up with him. You know, like, what's the new thing going on now? So I don't know.
And I'm going to tell you something. The friendship will be changed if that happens. I'm telling you. On either side, I think it's true for both, unless it's a situation like this and it was a girl that he didn't really care about. He was like, whatever, or she cheated on me, or like, I wasn't really into that, you know, whatever. With girls, no matter what, that relationship will be changed if you ask your female friend if you can hook up with her ex, things are different. The fact that you asked, you're not getting that best friend necklace again. If you like the short clip, you can catch another one here, or you can catch the full episode right here.